What if I told you I could change the way I live with one small idea and hit the ball out of the park with three simple rules? Not 30, not 10, just three. You know what? For the longest time, I thought I had a motivation problem. Turns out I had a negotiation problem. I had a lot of almost days. Almost days, such as I'm going to start eating clean from a Monday. Let me go for a run from the Sunday mornings. Or maybe let me start this project next Sunday. And you know, my friend, that next Sunday never came. So then, isn't it much like a dal kept on the stove? Imagine for some days I don't have the stuff. For some days I decide to not put in any salt. And for some other days, not the dal at all. You know what remains? Not the dal. Not the hot dal, but a cold mess. And then, my friend, I came up with something which I designed for myself, which I like to call the 3-3-3 rule. And now these three rules totally encompass our lives, is what I feel. So our lives are actually made up of these three rules, which is body, work, and visibility. Let's move on to the temple we live in, which is the body. Now, my dear friend, have you ever seen a phone which says, oh, let me charge myself for 6 hours straight and then I'm going to last for 2 whole months? I don't think so. And similarly, why is it that we decide to do some work on the body just for 2 days on a January 1st and 2nd and then just decide to rest for the month? That's not how this functions. So then let's optimize this further. Why don't we make 3 actionable steps for our body every day, doing something, maybe 3 things: going for a run, going for a swim, or maybe the next day, the other 3 things: meditating, doing yoga, and eating clean again. So this is what we do with our body. And the second most crucial aspect of our life, which is work. You know what? I decided, let me not be the crab that walks sideways, but the person that moves in the front. You know what we do? We have a lot of notifications, we have ample projects, we have targets and deadlines and whatnot. And you know what we decide to do? We decide to be all over the place. You know, while being busy is cute, I believe being effective is rare. And that's what we need to do. 3 actionable steps that help you move forward. This is what we call as the second rule of the 3-3-3 rule. And now coming to the most important rule, which is visibility. You know, I'd again like to talk about my favorite insects, which are the ants. Have you seen them? And have you also noticed in the story of the grasshopper and the ant that it's the ants who always showed up, even when it rained, even in the summers, even when they were tired, even when they were not in the mood? So, my friend, do 3 things to show up. Go post that reel, go visit that friend, go call up your mom. Just do 3 actionable things for visibility each day and see your life change. This about visibility, nobody told me while I watched 1000 podcasts, a lot of motivational stories. I realized that it is not about motivation. It is not about visibility. It is not about bigger vision boards, but smaller systems. That's when I realized the 3-3-3 rule just got me to thinking how to live life fully. When performance living was not even a word that existed, I was actually living with a lot of performance in gear 5 and not burning out, because again, it's not the 30 rules, but just the 3 rules that encompass your life. So, my friend, consistency, discipline, hard work, and these 3 rules will help you become the version of yourself which doesn't wait but wins.